What's up, everybody? Gibson's Lawn Service checking back in with another one. Listen, trying to see where I want to go next. Oh, I know where I want to go. I think I want to go there. Yes, I'm gonna go there. I have this client, right? I think I'm gonna let the property go. Here's why I say I will let the property go. Profitable property, but like, how can I put this? I don't want my truck sitting in front of this property and I'm only cutting the grass and you got overgrown shrubs, you got overgrown branches all over the place. It looks bad from a company standpoint because see, when somebody walks out and say, I think I need a lawn guy, and they look, I don't think I want that guy. Well, look, I was talking to one of my clients, right? He's a retired boat salesman from Miami, right? Now, in Miami, the boat game is on a whole nother level. He typically sold, I think they're called speed boats. The boats that you put on the water go real fast, and all of the young ladies wear bikinis, and nobody has any fishing gear. And the guys driving the boat got like a $100,000 watch on, things like that, right? He told me, he said, Gibson, what I've learned with dealing with the rich and the super rich is they only want to spend money on the things that they want to spend money on. He said, and he said, what I mean by that is, he says, typically, he said, like the boats we sold. He said, I didn't sell boats to the point where you just walk in and talk to a salesman and pick a boat. He said, no, everything was done by appointment. You schedule an appointment to come in and you order the boat that you want. He said, and these guys don't like to be told that they can't afford something. He said, and typically they can afford just about anything they want. He said, I've met with several thousands. He said, typically it's more of an ego stroke when it comes down to the boat. He said, because they will come in with a hot young blonde, preferably 20 to 25, because that range typically doesn't have any kids and she doesn't have any drama that comes, and they kind of want to show, hey, I have money, right? And this is what he was telling me. He said, typically the guys, those type of rich guys, if you're not doing business with them, they treat you like you are the help. He said, for instance, with me, the attitude was fine, everything was smooth, but they would treat my secretary kind of mean in a sense. Kind of like, how was he? I'm trying to see how he was explaining it. It wasn't like when they walk in, good morning, can you please let Jack know I'm here? It'll be, tell Jack I'm here. They'll walk in, tell Jack I'm here. It's like, you work for me. That's how the typical super rich guys are. He said they would come in and they would spend $1 million on a boat, but he said they would spend $1 million on a boat, but they want to put cheap gas in it. He said they would spend $1 million on a boat, but they want to service it for little of nothing. He said, and I learned that because I'm in this $1 million neighborhood. This is $1 million neighborhood I'm in. It's $1 million. If it's not $1 million neighborhood, it's about $600,000-$700,000. It's $1 million house, right? Now, when I pulled up to this one client house, like I say, you got all these jet black BMWs backed in your driveway. But you crying to me, but my price too high on other service. The grass, yeah, you get I'm hitting you for a grass cut, but you in a $1 million house and you want somebody to maintain your property for $60, $70. Playboy, it don't work like that. Listen, this particular guy, he have people working for him at his home. You got somebody that come in and clean the house, and you don't have a company that comes clean the house. They have somebody that shows up and work by the hour to clean the house. Homeboy, listen here. Listen here. You don't pay me like that. I give you a price for a job. Don't cry to me that my price too high. Matter of fact, yeah, I will be letting him go. Yeah, he got to go. Yeah, you got to go. This ain't gonna work. This ain't gonna work. And see, some people will say, man, you crazy. you charge them this much to cut, but what y'all don't see, y'all will be happy just to be in this $1 million. Yes, people see Gibson's lawn service in this $1 million neighborhood, so he must be on the right track. Look, I don't need $1 million clients. I don't need, see, a lot of y'all, if I just get $10 million clients, I'll be fine. Man, give me 70 working men clients. Give me 70 people that go to work and pay their bills on time. I'm happy right there. Don't nobody dictate this on how it goes. Crying about my doggone price too high. Hurry up and drive, lady. I ain't got the patience. And it's an ego trip with this guy. All right? I'm not about to keep maintaining your property, bro, and these shrubs out of shape. I got to duck underneath branches to cut. This yard looks horrible. I'm not doing this. I'm gone. So, yes, he will be getting fired. But I need to have a face-to-face with him. Hey, Jake, this is how it's going to go. And we need to go from there. Well, look, I got to return this other call back. Somebody else wants service.